So I bought this crappy little property from a seller. It needed a ton of work. It's an old house, little frame house down here in Mansfield, Texas. And I tried to sell it as is because I didn't really want to do any work on it. It's about 40 miles away from my home. I have a day job, and so this is kind of a side gig for me to be redoing these houses. So I thought, well, I'll just try and wholesale it out to somebody, but I just kept getting a bunch of crappy lowball offers on it. So I decided that I might as well just start the rehab, get all the work done, and fix it all up and resell it myself. Because in the end, I'll probably make more money doing that, even though it'll take a lot longer. But I'll have something to show for my time and my effort. But we're going to go down today and look at this house because my contractor has been blowing up my phone all week. Once they started working on the foundation and digging things up, oh, the plumbing is corroded. Oh, your sewage line needs to be rerouted. Oh, everything's wrong, right? And so everything's rotten, and it's just a crummy little house. So we're going to go down and check it out, see what they got going on today. I'm going to get some money in these guys' pockets so they'll keep working on the house because can't have it just sitting here doing nothing for me, right? Anyway, let's go take a look. I'm Tony. This is Run the Comps. Let's go. All right, here it is. Here's that little jewel of an investment property that's causing a lot of work to be done. The guys are over here working on the foundation today. Next week, they're going to start trenching for some new plumbing lines because we're going to have to run all new sewer lines. Going to have to run all new supply lines. So I'm going to go ahead and show you around. Take a look at this thing. So Luis is over here working foundation, putting some shims under the concrete piers. Just all new beams around everything. We're going to have to straighten up this concrete porch as well so that once the house is level, the porch will be level too. And, let's go back and check out these. This is where the plumbing was, but we're going to have to reroute it around that side of the house over there, which is where the bathrooms are. And we're going to bring it on around out front and make a trench all the way to the main line at the street. Put all new sewer lines. So we're also going to have to do the same over here for the kitchen, which is on this side of the house. Been raining a lot. There's still water down in these holes that have been dug out. You can see they've got all new beams and concrete piers they've added in here. You can get the hydraulic jack. So they're working on this front side of the house here right now, trying to get everything level. Once they get done with that, we're going to have to come back and do new windows. There's a lot of trim and exterior carpentry that needs to be done. Man, this whole thing was so rotten. So we're going to get all that done. Once they get done with all that, then we're going to come in and put a new roof on this thing. That's going to help a lot. So then the foundation, plumbing, a lot of the exterior trim and siding will be done. And then we can move on to the simple stuff like paint and interior remodeling. The big stinky pile of trash here. So they're just about done with this backside. They've leveled this up. So Luis is over there. Right now he's been putting in those metal shims in between the concrete piers and the new beam. We've had to cut the bottom of the siding off where it was all rotten. We're going to put some new concrete siding, more of a skirting down at the bottom, so that we'll have a nice clean finish on it. And critters won't be able to get in under the house after that. So that'll be a good thing. We got a ton of this rotten soffit and fascia here. The roof was leaking at one point. It's been patched up, but we're going to get that roof completely replaced. But you can see there's a lot of woodwork and carpentry that needs to be done as well. All right, so let's take a walk inside and see what things are looking like in there. So this is what you have to do with these old houses. You have to pull up all the flooring, install new joists, beams, support beams. And you can see these guys are working around this living area right now. As soon as they get done leveling up, then they can attach those new joists. And then you go around here. Look, this is the kitchen. We've already done some of this. So one of our plumbing lines, you can see the window there is where the kitchen sink used to be. We're going to bring that sink and put it right back in the same place when we remodel the interior. So they're going to run plumbing lines, drain line over to that area. We're going to be able to move forward after that to something else. Once they get all the plumbing done, they'll put the subfloor back in. We got back here the bedroom areas, bathroom areas. You can see we had to tear out this whole bathroom in order to start working on the sewer lines that need to be redone. So those are going to be routed to the outside into a new trench. This could be all ready to go. Guys are working back here as well. Got another bathroom in the back here. The guys are working in here today. Trying to get it all done here. Here's the middle bedroom. You can see the new beam. Still working on the new beam. They've got it in place. So now it's just a matter of leveling everything out. And there are piers and shims in here. Oh, there's the closet over there. It's where the crawl space access is. Not much of a crawl space, but there will be when we get done. We're going to come in here and do something about that. That's kind of right outside it's where we saw all the rotten soffit and everything. Well, it's a fine mess, isn't it? So we're going to keep working on this, see how things go. It's going to take a little bit, but this is what rehabbing is all about. They make it look so easy on TV. It's really a lot of work. So if you want to be a real estate investor, get ready to work. It's not easy. You see all these guys all over YouTube and on the internet telling you, oh, you can do wholesaling. Well, it didn't work out so well with this. Good thing I had a plan B, and I'm able to do the rehab of this house. First of all, I'm lucky that I had a plan A, and I was able to just close the sale with the seller. By the way, the seller just stopped by to pick up his mail, so I got to talk to him a little bit. He was quite surprised to see all the work going on here. I mean, he knew it needed work, but he didn't know how much work it really needed, I don't think. We're just going to keep working on this house, get things back in order. It's going to take a little bit. These guys are going to start trenching out the plumbing next week. We're going to get the yard mowed so the city don't get on our butt. And just keep moving forward here. It's not really as glamorous as they make it out to be on TV or as the investors make it out to be on YouTube. Yeah, you're going to make tens of thousands, hundreds, millions of dollars. Are you? No, probably not. Not a lot of people do. Sometimes you get lucky and make a little money. We'll move on to the next one. So, catch you next time. Well, we're down here in Mansfield. I'm going to take a quick little tour and show you some of the fun things that go on. Right over here across the street, every Saturday they have a little get-together, kind of a farmer's market thing. And our property is really not that far from the old historical downtown area. So we're coming up on the historical downtown area of Mansfield, Texas. It's a cute little area. Lots of neat little places, some older buildings and what have you. You can see they've turned some of these old houses into law offices, title companies, doctor offices, real estate offices. There's a whole area over here, kind of a little restaurant district area, outdoor patios. Take a turn here on Main Street. It's a nice day. People are out walking the shops. You can see, got a lot of nice, neat little places here. Coffee company, some other cool historical type of places around here. Turn right on Oak Street. There's another little building that's East Oak Street. So one of the things that concerns me about working on this little house so close to the old downtown district is that we're not pulling any permits for anything. I know that's not the best way to do stuff, but the guys are doing the work in a workmanlike manner such that getting permits and inspections wouldn't be a problem. And we are taking a risk that if we get a stop work by the city because we don't have permits, then it could cost some time. But for the sake of getting stuff done quickly, we kind of skip that process. And so hopefully things will turn out well. We'll keep you posted on how that goes. But for now, that's the way we're proceeding. And we're going to get it done one way or another. It's not easy. It's a lot of work.